Hey everyone, you're with Tesla Tom. Thanks for joining us on Ludicrous Feed. Happy New Year to everybody, and hopefully 2019 brings the electric revolution closer to Australia and across the world. I'm going to go through my stats for my PowerWall 2 and electricity usage for 2018. Just quickly about myself again, I live in Sydney, Australia. I live in a house with 4 people, my wife and 2 children, and we have a pool. I have a 3 kilowatt solar array, which hopefully will be upgraded in 2019. And we own a PowerWall 2 battery, which has a 13.5 kilowatt hour capacity. Remember, these numbers are only a guide and not strictly accurate. Now let's have a look at my solar usage and production. My total solar production for 2018 was 3,952 kilowatt hours for a 3 kilowatt array, of which 28.8% went directly to power the house, 58.4% charged to PowerWall 2, and 12.8% was fed back into the grid, making my average daily solar production of 10.8 kilowatt hours, and this is for a 3 kilowatt array. And 3.6 times is about right for a multiplier. Normally it's about 4 times your array, which will give you the number of kilowatt hours produced in one day on average across the whole year. My home usage for 2018 looked like this. I used 7,496 kilowatt hours across the year, and these were the sources: 17% directly from solar, 31.6% from the PowerWall 2, of which some was charged by the grid during off-peak times. This is particularly true in winter, when one, there wasn't much sun sometimes, and also there was a lot of heating used in winter, and 51.4% from the grid. Now I'm not sure with the grid usage whether that contributed to the PowerWall 2 or just purely to the house itself, so again these numbers aren't strictly accurate, just used as a guide, making my average daily usage of 20.5 kilowatt hours, which is consistent with my estimates from my previous videos of an average home usage in Australia. And remember, my average daily solar production was 10.8 kilowatt hours, so that's kind of consistent with about half and half from solar and the grid. Let's have a look at the PowerWall 2 stats. So the PowerWall 2 discharged 2,370 kilowatt hours in 2018, meaning the average daily discharge was 6.49 kilowatt hours. The PowerWall 2 charged 2,591 kilowatt hours in 2018, meaning the average daily charge was 7.09 kilowatt hours. The PowerWall 2's capacity is 13.5 kilowatt hours, and correct me if I'm wrong, you electricians out there and battery techs, a cycle to me is a 100% discharge and then a full charge, and it can be made up of several partial charges and discharges. So if you divide 2,370 and 2,591 by 13.5 kilowatt hours, my PowerWall 2 cycled between 176 and 192 times in a 365-day period in 2018. Again, those of you guys who know a bit more, please correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've calculated with the number of cycles in my PowerWall 2 for this year. Let's have a look at my grid usage. I used 3,849 kilowatt hours across the year, meaning my average daily usage was 10.5 kilowatt hours. This data is skewed by winter usage. As you can see, in the middle of the year where we have winter, it was quite high, so whereas in summer and autumn it's a bit lower. We exported to the grid 567 kilowatt hours, meaning the average daily export was 1.6 kilowatt hours. So that's my summary for my electricity usage and PowerWall 2 usage in 2018. Hope you've enjoyed that. Please leave a comment. So as I said, we'll be getting more solar in 2019, so hopefully the numbers will look better for 2019 figures in 365 days time. Alright guys, hopefully it's a lovely day wherever you are in this world, and as always, happy charging. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being part of the energy revolution. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. If you're about to buy a Tesla, use my promo code Thomas7208 to score 6 months of free supercharging. Happy charging!